And the U.S. politics, finally, Joe Biden moment has arrived when he has accepted nomination of the Democrat Party as the candidate to run for presidency in the election in 2020. He asked Americans to choose hope over fear, facts over fiction. What's the meaning of his speech and what's the possibility of Joe Biden being elected by American citizens in this election? Thai PBS World Tonight คุณเทพชัยยอง and คุณนัทบุญนาค talk to Dr. วิบูลย์พงษ์ภูลประสิทธิ์ advisor to American Studies Association to Thailand.
The current president has cloaked American darkness for much too long.
So you must have listened to Joe Biden's acceptance speech, right? And of course, some of the American media describe the speech as being powerful. So how's your view on that?
Yeah, I think so. It's powerful, but you know what? He's reading from the teleprompter.
Yeah.
A little bit, okay? Which is okay, but I think this shows the signs that they don't trust him. No. What I'm saying is that he has a problem of the speech a little bit, and he might just say something that might be out
of the context. Yeah.
Context, right? I think this is something that to show that maybe he might not be a candidate for the second term, which makes the vice president role very important.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, so with the speech that we just heard just now, is this expected from you, where he keeps saying that America has been in the darkness for too long, too much anger, too much fear, too much division? Is this expected from you?
You have to say that it's a propaganda a little bit, okay? But you have to, because on the other side, you have Trump coming on everything negative about Joe Biden, right? And they're supposed to reach out to not only the Republican, but Democrat, and the moderate as well, everybody, right? So the speech needs to be about the character a little bit.
That's true, yeah.
You see, usually in the old days, they talk about different policies, how that would be good for the country like that. And you can notice that this year, they talk less about policy.
That's right.
Right? So it's more like a character issue, which they think that this is the key thing. Because according to the survey, Joe Biden is not likable very much, okay? The only reason that people would go for Biden is because they don't like Trump.
It's a vote for Biden is a vote against Trump.
Right, something like that. And that's why the character, it's quite important.
You're right, because I think the emphasis of his speech was less on policy directions,
exactly,
but more on attacking Donald Trump, blaming him for everything that goes wrong in America right now. So you think this will in any way strike a right chord with the American people, especially those who are still supporting Trump?
Yes, for those who are hardline Trumper, I don't think you can say anything that will change their mind, okay? Because Trump is like God to them. Okay, I mentioned that before, right? But they are hoping to persuade the moderates, the Republican moderates, that might be attached to Trump that much. Because so far, these moderates have been the group that complaining about the mishandling of the coronavirus. And it affects their life as well. Even some of their friends, their relatives die. So this is something that will get into their hearts. So if Biden can stretch on this point that he will take care better in terms of this, it might change their mind.
No, but if we subscribe to all the opinion polls in the past 2 months, the conclusion is that Joe Biden will win, right? But with Trump, I don't think we can write him off, right?
You're correct. I think it depends on what's happening between now and November 3. Right? If he can come up with the magic that he can come up with the
miracle,
the
miracle he has been talking
the
about,
vaccine,
miracle that will solve the problem,
and the economy will pick up a little bit. He got the stock market up a little. You never know, all right? You never know. But so nothing is certain. But at this point, up to this point, yes, Joe Biden has the advantage, and this advantage is reducing a little bit right now, but still having the advantage. But remember, this is because this week you're having the convention of the Democrat, and that's what that helps. Wait for next week. Next week when you have
Republicans.
Republican come in,
Trump will have his stage,
we have to look at the poll next week to see how down would the Democrat or how up would the Republican.